Today, we're going over the Withings BPM Connect. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your man, the Fresh Pharmacist, and we're coming at you today with all the new medication as well as all the new tech-related health tips for the day. We're going to have a little multi-video series on all the new tech products that are coming out, how to manage them in your day, as well as how to manage them in your smartphone apps just to make things a little bit easier for you and the loved ones. Speaking about tech, we kind of have to go over some of the health products that are out there for you guys. They're kind of horrible and tedious. That's why we're about to check out the new smart blood pressure monitor from Withings called the BPM Connect. So let's get started with the most important piece whenever dealing with any new technological product. It's taking it out of the box. As you can see, it comes with the standard packaging you'd find in most tech products today. So you have your instruction manual, and then you also have your USB cables for easy charging. So what I do like about this cuff is that at the end of the sleeve, it has this cool little magnet portion that makes sure it's always fastened and it doesn't always just come loose when it's not in use. It's a cool little attention to detail. It also has a USB port at the end of the monitor, that way you can keep recharging it as often as you like. No more batteries. So it wouldn't be a smart product without a smart app. So once you're in the app, press install a device, choose the appropriate blood pressure monitor, which in this case is the BPM Connect, and then after that, just press install. Now you're just going to hold down the button for about 3 seconds so that it can detect it. Once it does, just press the next button and then press the pair button to pair it through Bluetooth. Really easy. So as it's configuring itself, it hooks up to your internet through the Wi-Fi to make sure you always have the newest updates and software to make sure your blood pressure cuff is always up to date. Okay, so you found a cool little spot to take your blood pressure. First things first, so you gotta make sure you're sitting in a comfortable position with your back in an upright position, and then 2, you gotta make sure that those feet are uncrossed and sitting level on the floor. So now that you're properly situated, you gotta wait for about 5 minutes. Well, you might have just finished washing some dishes, washing some clothes, maybe you worked out, maybe you just came up the stairs to come to this room to have a seat. So you gotta chill for 5 minutes to make sure that elevated blood pressure and heart rate go back down to normal before taking your measurements. Okay, don't be shy, let's open this up and lift up that sleeve. Okay, so go ahead and unwrap your blood pressure cuff and put your arm through the cuff, roll your sleeves up, and then make sure that the cuff itself is touching the skin entirely. After that, go ahead and wrap it up pretty tight to get the best measurement. And then you want to make sure that the tube itself is facing the inner portion of your body with the button facing downwards. And you can also look at the Withings logo, just make sure it's parallel or level with the heart. So now that you have the cuff properly placed, all you have to do now is just press the button and turn it on. It's pretty strong for being so small. So when your blood pressure cuff finishes taking its readings, it automatically sends it over to your smartphone app showing the systolic, diastolic, as well as your heart rate. It'll even show you your trends over time just to get a good visual glimpse of how you're doing as time progresses. And after that, you can actually share it with your doctor over email. That way you don't have to worry about writing anything down or forgetting it when you go to see the doctor's office. You can just email it from your cell phone. What I also like about the device is the fact that it can use multiple profiles. So if it's multiple people living in a house, say you, your wife, and things like that, after you take the measurement, you can actually assign it to each specific person so that each person's measurement goes to that specific person in their file. And from that point on, you can keep a pretty accurate depiction of how their blood pressure is over time. What I really like is that it's compact and it's easy to fold up in case you need to travel. Just throw it in your suitcase real quick. But if you're worried about it getting damaged, they do sell these small little cases that can house it and protect it when you want to throw it into the suitcase, and that way you don't have to worry about it getting damaged. I'll leave the link below in case you ever want to scoop one up. And what I also like is that there are no more batteries you have to deal with. Just plug it into the nearest outlet, it lasts for up to a good 6 months, and then you're on the go again. In the end, this is a blood pressure cuff that you definitely want to pick up. It's going to make you or your loved one's day a lot more easier and a lot less tedious. So if you have a family member that hates taking their blood pressure medication or just hates taking their blood pressure readings, this one is really easy. You just slide it on, press the button, and you get a reading. Not only that, it sends all the information to your phone, so you don't have to worry about tallying everything up and keeping records of it. It's all done on the phone for you. And you get to send it on to the doctor weeks before you even get to the doctor's visit, so you don't have to worry about losing anything before you get there. So if you're dealing with anyone that has any sort of blood pressure issues, send them this link. Or if you want, just give it to them as a gift. So I have an affiliate link down below if you want to purchase one. It makes a really good gift, and it's good to keep in the house if you're dealing with multiple people that have blood pressure issues. So what kind of blood pressure monitors do you guys currently use? Hit me down in the comments below to let me know what you guys use and if you're as irritated with the current selection as I am. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe because next time we're actually going to go over glucose monitors and the newest tech out there for you guys. So hit the subscribe button, don't forget to pound that like button, and in the meantime, it's your boy the Fresh Pharmacist. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.
Yes! That boy is good.